mom had just said breakfast was ready, and our phone rang. My dad went to get the phone.
Hello?
And he spoke for just a few seconds. There was quite a bit of nervousness, I guess. And then he put the phone down and he said, "I'll be right back."
I have to head out.
Where are you going?
And he took off.
I'll be back.
It was just odd. He didn't really say goodbye. He bolted. A few minutes later, we were eating in the living room. I got up to get something out of the kitchen. The door flew open, and a man with a machine gun was standing there pointing it at me.
FBI, nobody move!
And he said, "Stop, SWAT team, FBI." And they just stormed the house.
Get your hands up. All right, let's go. Move, move!
And I just remember putting my hands up, and I remember being very upset because he kept the gun on me. And I just remember thinking, why are you pointing a gun at me? I haven't done anything wrong. They asked us what our names were, and we kept saying Weir, and he's like, "Well, what's your dad's name?" And I would say J.C. Weir.
It's Weir.
And then finally he said, "Is your last name Sinclair?" And when he said that, I knew that they knew who we were. I thought maybe it had to do with the fire in New Mexico. They grabbed me and they had my mom and my brother come down with their hands up, and they put us all in separate places to isolate us from each other.
I need to ask you a few questions.
They were asking us questions like, did you know your dad had been in Montana? What was he doing in Montana? Why was he there? I had no idea he was there. Like, I had absolutely no clue.
Where's my dad?
We have your dad in custody.
But why?
They said that my dad had been arrested for the murders of 2 people in Montana at a coin shop. One owned the coin shop and one was an employee.
No, my dad would never do anything like that.
I felt for sure they had the wrong person. Like, I know there's all these red flags about us moving and stuff, but I just could not conceive in that moment of time that he was being arrested for murder. I thought for sure it was a case of mixed identity or something. It takes a lot to make the jump to the fact that your dad could have killed somebody. It's not an easy thing to adjust to. But I mean, looking back at it, I think they did us all a favor by not arresting him in front of us. I would love to know what that phone call said. I felt like he was tricked to get out of the house. And I'm sure that they had guns surrounding him and he was arrested. I kept thinking if I could just talk to my dad and he could explain this or he could answer questions. But he was gone.